Hello, wherever you are in the world, day, morning, evening. I hope you're having a great one. I'm Sher. I'm coming on to do a collective reading. Donations will get you priority reading during the live. So just let me know in the comments if you have chosen to do that, and I'll get to you right away. Beautiful. I hope you're having a great day. And I'm going to go ahead and clear the cards. Father, Mother, God, Creator, Archangels, Guardian Angels, Spirit, please protect everyone here. Archangel Michael, protect everyone here with your cobalt blue sword, sphere, and shield of light. Archangel Gabriel, give us clear messages and guidance, and have them given and received in the manner in which they are intended for the highest good of all. Hello. It's good to see all of you. Yes, beautiful. I'm going to start with a collective read, and then I'll move to those to whom I am drawn. And again, donations will get you priority read during the live. So just let me know in the comments if you've chosen to do that. I have a PayPal link in the description there. Awesome. For the collective, please, Spirit, for the collective, what is in our highest best good to know right now for the collective. Nice. Times of celebration. I'm hearing celebration. I'm hearing calm waters, moving to calm waters, moving into partnerships that are equivocal, equal give and take, balance. These can be friendships, these can be romantic partnerships, they can be business relationships, but they're equal. They're equal give and take. There is reciprocity here. So we're moving into a time of equal give and take, putting in the same amount of effort and receiving the same energies back in these situations. What else, Spirit? Yeah, we're ending a cycle. Yeah, ending old cycles. There may be people returning from our past. Just listening. The familial, like with familial relationships. And we just had that full moon in Libra, and that's all about balance. That's all about balance and reciprocity. So Spirit is guiding us right now to go inward for clarity. Spirit is working with us to help us get clarity on our path forward and how best to achieve, yes, these balances in our lives within ourselves, our own divine masculine and feminine energies, equal give and take, taking right action, and then moving into receiving mode, the feminine mode, balancing out the logic, the left brain and the right brain, the intuitive creative side, yes, equally giving and receiving from the universe, from Spirit, and getting intuitive hits about our paths and how best to light the way for ourselves and for others. Beautiful. All right, yes, and getting clarity. New beginnings, clarity. Cutting through illusions. Yeah, cutting through illusions. And this can also mean clearer communication with others. In a collective reading that I just finished, I pulled the Communicate Clearly card in a love reading. So yeah, it's really important for us to communicate clearly, to make sure we're heard, to make sure the other person is understood, and giving this feedback loop back and forth so that we know we're on the same page. It's also about us getting clarity about what brings us this joy, what lights us up, what brings us a sense of fulfillment and happiness and purpose, I'm hearing. Yeah. So we may be receiving there are energies of returning, of like the past returning. It's almost feeling like a Mercury retrograde kind of energy here, with the past returning. And so there may be apologies around these past situations. But getting very clear, again, using logic. We're using logic to move forth and manifest into the material. So moving into a time of abundance and clarity, feeling abundant and clarity. Just listening again and making sure. Any other messages for us, Spirit, right now? Yeah, collaboration, cooperation. Moving and finding our soul tribes, moving and working together on projects. And if this is not a project per se, it is something that makes us feel productive. It is a situation wherein our soul tribe is there. We are meeting people. Spirit is bringing people into our lives as we get this clarity about how best to achieve this cooperative energy within existing situations and in new ones. And Spirit is bringing in people and situations that feel cooperative, that feel balanced, that feel productive. Balancing out the emotional and the material. This angel has 1 foot in the waters. That's about emotion. And then there's 1 foot on the land. So we're learning how to ground, how to bring these things into existence with Spirit, how to co-create with Spirit, how to co-create with Creator, with Divine. And ending old cycles, beginning new ones, moving into major new cycles. And there we go, co-creating with Spirit, understanding that we have all the tools we need here, and that we have infinite power with Spirit. Yay. All right, beautiful. So now I will move to individual pulls. Clearing now. So I'll be pulling for those to whom I am drawn. So unless donations will get you priority reading during the live, so let me know in the comments if you've chosen to do that. And I'm going to put on my specs here. And see Valerie. Hello, welcome, honey. Dawn, good to see you. Hello and welcome. Dee, it's good to see you. Pauline, I know it's been a while, so yeah, I'm so glad to see you guys. Oh, thank you, Dee. Thank you, Dee, for the donation. Let me scroll up here. Shafiqwa, hello and welcome, honey. Michelle, hello and welcome. Okay, I'm moving to D. Thank you for the donation. For D. So appreciated. Yeah, I can't remember if I said I do own the rights to the music because, you know, Facebook and does weird things if we don't say that. Okay, so I do own the rights to the music you hear in the background. All right. Composed and recorded in 528 hertz, so you're receiving healing energies as that plays in the background. If you would like to book a private reading with me, connect with me on Messenger or at sherrijens@gmail.com. tuning into D's energies, please, for D. What is in D's highest best good to know right now? For D, please. Okay, so you're ending a cycle wherein there may have been betrayal, or something wasn't as it appeared to be. Someone wasn't, something or someone wasn't as they presented themselves or appeared to be. You're getting justice around that situation. That situation is ending. That cycle is ending for you. And you're getting this balance, this justice. And like I said, we just had that full moon in Libra. That's about balance. This is about balance coming in. Balance coming in. The universe does not allow imbalances. So Spirit is guiding you to continue to have strength, because this situation or another situation, through another situation, as always saying, universe, Spirit, Creator, God, balances. There is balance. There is balance in the universe. And whether our balance and justice comes within a particular situation or a new one, it does come. And so Spirit is, I'm just hearing like they're proud, proud of your strength, proud of your courage, proud of your strength. And they're giving you additional strength. You're being protected right now. You're being protected in life's battles, so they're encouraging you to continue to stand your ground, to continue to move forward on your path that you're already on. You're on the right path. Stay in your highest possible vibration. Stay connected to your intuition, to Spirit, and understand that you're being guided. Understand that you're being protected, because you're moving into this time of fruitfulness. So you may be getting downloads. Understand that these ideas you're getting for new projects, giving birth to a new way of life. They're connected with giving birth to a new way of life, giving birth to new ideas. So these ideas that are coming to you right now, they're downloads directly from Spirit. And they're meant for you to create. They're meant for you to birth. They're meant for you to bring forth. So trust it. Trust it. Because there will be balance in this situation. If there seems like there has been a pause, that has been divine timing. And things are going to be moving forward rapidly for you. And that cycle is ending. You're beginning a new cycle. A major new cycle. So, these cycles have been ending and beginning for all of us, for the collective, for several months now. And again, these are major cycles ending. So they're not switching jobs within a company. They're changing entire careers. You're not moving into the house next door. They're moving across the world or across town to a new state, to a new country. They're big shifts. Big shifts. So understand that this is part of your path, and it is tied to your purpose, your mission. I believe that we have more than one mission, according to our phases of life. And so this is in alignment. I'm hearing it's in alignment. It's meant for you to bring forth. And you have all the tools you need. Spirit is making sure that you have all the tools you need. Keep asking. I'm saying keep asking. That's what I'm hearing. So that means you've been asking and working with divine. So keep asking for that, because You do have all these resources. You're more ready. I'm hearing you're more ready than you think. Yeah, it's got to do with your capability, your self-confidence. So tap into your self-confidence. That's coming from that strength too, as well. Tapping into the strength of the lion. Don't give up. You're almost there. And you're ready. That's what I'm hearing, honey. You're ready. What else for D? Okay, I'm being drawn to this particular deck here. Okay. That was just my notifications. It's like I can't turn them off because I can't see the donations if I do, but awesome. Okay, for D. D's highest best guidance. Yeah, those are major arcana, so this is, you know, an important time, like a critical time. Okay, so yeah, there's an energetic portal. You're tapping into the energetic portal. Understand that you're drawing energy. Yeah. Yeah, and your life path, your life purpose, your mission. It's got to do with ancient technologies, ancient wisdoms. So tap into that. I also saw like the Page of Swords as I was doing your reading. So that's, you know, about research, or can be. So if you're being guided to do research on a particular area of focus, or a particular concept, I'm hearing, then follow that. You know, so if you're looking up YouTube videos, or, you know, doing some surfing on the web, just follow that. These tangents are not tangents. And this information you stumble upon, you're not stumbling upon it. You're meant to come upon it. You're meant to come upon it. And it's important to your life path. So we'll just understand that, and definitely tap into these ancient systems. I'm hearing philosophy systems. So if you're drawn to any of those kinds of things, understand that that pull, that urging is from spirit. So follow that. Follow that. All right, Dee, I hope that resonated. I hope it was helpful. Thank you again so much for the donation. Again, guys, if you would like to book a private reading with me, just connect with me on Messenger or at sherrijens@gmail.com, and we'll get that set up for you. So I'll have a wide variety of styles and price points. Yeah, beautiful. Lori, hello and welcome. It's good to see you. Oh, you're so welcome, Dee. Savannah, hello and welcome, honey. Donations will get you priority reading during the live, so just let me know in the comments if you've chosen to do that. Otherwise, I'm pulling for those to whom I am drawn. It's so good to see you guys. Pauline, hello, welcome. Dawn, Corey, hello, welcome, honey. Let's see. Yeah, if these, please leave feedback if you get a reading from me today. Let's see here. I'm drawn to Pauline, pulling for Pauline. Donations are always highly appreciated. The link is in the description. I'm using PayPal now. I stopped using Venmo and Cash App because they were giving me issues, so back to PayPal, but the link is there in the description if you would like to do that. Again, donations will get you priority reading during the live, which means I get to you right away. Otherwise, I'm pulling for those to whom I'm drawn. If I don't read for you today, I did a collective reading at the beginning, so there may be messages there for you if you want to watch the replay. Get a sip of water here. For Pauline, please, Spirit, for Pauline. There we go. Spirit, what is in Pauline's highest best good to know right now for Pauline? Archangels protect all of us and give us our highest best good messages. Yeah, there's something about balancing emotions with passion. There's like a forward movement that wants to come in a situation that feels like there's like a sense of holding on at the same time. It's like I'm feeling like, you know, one foot on the brake and one on the gas kind of feeling here with these energies. Like something wants to rush forward and yet the brakes are on. The brakes are on at the same time, accelerating and braking at the same time. That's coming into balance. That's coming into balance. Okay, you may have to do with a decision in love here, partnership. That's coming into balance. There's going to be emotional balance restored and healing. Yeah, there's a situation from the past. There's like grief, sadness. That's coming into balance and moving forward toward emotional, feeling emotionally full, feeling emotionally abundant. This sadness is being released. Spirit wants you to rest. Self-care right now. Self-care right now and taking care. I'm hearing take care of your heart. I'm hearing take care of your heart, honey. That's coming into balance. That's coming into balance here. That's coming into balance. And you're going to be, I'm hearing restored. There's like a restoration here. There's like a restoration with this healing. Yeah. I'm just hearing that's why this is feeling like this at the same time. Like wanting to rush forth and hold on at the same time. There's going to be a rebirth in that situation. Yeah, in harmony. Rebirth, renewal. Like redefining yourself, like redefining this situation. Into peace and harmony and balance. Balance, balance, more about balance. And again, guys, we just had that Libra full moon. So much Libran energy about balance, fairness. Yeah, there was something that was causing, I'm hearing like a shutdown. I'm feeling like a lot of heaviness here in the heart. You're getting heart healing. You're getting heart healing. So don't be afraid to walk away guilt-free from what was causing this pain. And it doesn't mean that you have to walk away from a situation, that you're walking away from a situation or a person. It can. But just the energies or the conditions that were causing this. It can be ways of thinking. Can be ways of thinking. Spirit wants you to continue to set boundaries. mirroring boundaries to protect your heart, to protect your energy. Because this is you. This is you. This overflowing of love. That's what you're moving toward. That's what you're moving toward. And I'm seeing a potential partnership in here, balancing. Completely balanced. And if that's not the situation, although I'm seeing a lot of passion here as well. If it's a partner, like a person, excuse me, I was stretching my neck. If it's a person, then this is your match. Like equal match. If this is your energies, you're going to be equally balanced in the masculine and feminine sides taking action within the emotional realm. And moving from like this progression from the king to the queen, so mastery. Like feeling this abundance of the queen. And also the coolness, evenness that the king can embody. Got the king and queen of cups here. But again, that can also be a partnership. If it is a person, then it's like, you know, a match. It's a match. This balance and reciprocity and healing is bringing forth a new passionate beginning. And again, if this is within a relationship, then it's a renewal, renewed passion. If these are your energies combining, it is you moving forth on your path with passion and renewed passion for life. I'm hearing and all that it has to offer. So that is beautiful. That is beautiful. So there's a divine pause. There was a divine pause for these things to come into balance. Yeah, balance. Balance, balance, balance. So that's showing up in so many readings right now. This balance. I'm going to pull an oracle for you as well, honey. I hope that resonated. Pauline, I hope that resonated, honey. Okay, for Pauline Spirit, I'm being drawn to this deck. What is in Pauline's highest best good to know? Her highest best guidance going forward for Pauline. Guides, archangels, creator. There we go. Improving health. Improving health. So, health can be, you know, applied in a number of different areas of life. There are all kinds of health. There's physical health. There's emotional health, psychological health, financial health. So this is improving health. Improving health. So moving from, I'm just hearing that phrase, moving from surviving to thriving in some aspect or multiple aspects of your life. There we go. I knew there was another one. Communicate clearly. This keeps coming out. This keeps showing up in the collective again. As above, so below. We're all experiencing these same energies. Like they're showing up in our life somehow a little bit differently, individually. But we're all experiencing the same energies right now. So, I'm not certain what planetary alignments there are that are focusing and highlighting on the importance of clear communication with others, but it is definitely highlighted right now in these current energies. So yeah, communicating clearly that can be communicating very clearly to the universe, to Creator, to God, as you're co-creating with Spirit, with your manifestations, what you want, specifically what you want. We can do this, guys, with your vision boards or, lists. Being specific, we can be very specific about what it is that we want. And we can also do the same with others. And making sure that there is that give and take in this communication, making sure that we are understood, making sure the people we are communicating with are understood. And again, we can use that Rogerian therapy technique, that so many people make fun of. What I hear you saying is, and then repeat that, and then wait for that feedback. And again, people make fun of it, but it works. So communicating clearly, making sure we're on the same page, making sure we're on the same page. And that's in all kinds of relationships, friendships, and family relationships, and romantic relationships, all kinds of relationships, and all interactions. It's important that we communicate clearly. And that seems like it would be a no-brainer. But we seem to have the most trouble with it as humans, don't we? Just making sure, like maybe we feel, oh, I shouldn't ask for that, or I shouldn't ask for this, or that would sound weird if I said that, or, how would that be received? What's the other person going to think if I say this or that or the other? Does that sound too harsh? Does that sound too, like, not wishy-washy, but meek. Finding that balance about speaking our truth with authenticity and with integrity, with love, and still yet setting boundaries, and learning and navigating the difference between us being assertive and being aggressive, or being passive, that finding that balance on that continuum, and we're all different, and we each have different communication styles. So, it's important, and we can research that as well, just like people have different love languages, and we express love in different ways, and then expect the other person, there's like an unspoken expectation that the other person is going to show love in the same way. So learning about that is important. So learning about communication styles is important. I also think it's very helpful to learn about personality styles, like Myers-Briggs, like that index, like INFP, which I am, I forget the others. ENTJ, INFJ, there's like intuitive, introverted, extroverted. Anyway, you guys can check that out if you haven't done that before. It's really interesting when you look and look that up and find out what personality type other people are. It's very beneficial to me to see how they see the world and kind of get that perspective, which is, I think helpful in all realms of life. Okay, putting on my specs now. Pauline, aw. You are so special and inspiring as always, darling. So appreciate you and your kiss and kindness. Oh. Yeah, and so do I. Pauline was just saying that she's very sensitive. I am too. Like, I tend, not to reach out to people, for example. Like, I tend... And there was something that I kept hearing, like in my childhood. I kept hearing my mom say she would talk about her growing up and her view on things, and she would say, I'm not going to force myself on anybody. And she just kept saying that over and over again. And I think I got this weird idea that, if I reached out to people in friendship, that, that was somehow intrusive. And, and so there was this expectation almost of rejection even beforehand. But just being very sensitive. I'm very sensitive too. So, I do that. I'm like, and when people don't reach out, I'm like, well, if they wanted to talk to me, they would, and I don't see anything wrong with that. like I don't see anything wrong with that. But when I say it out loud, like I just did, then I do see something wrong with it. Maybe that's a little bit weird, because if everybody felt that way, then none of us would be speaking to anyone else. Oh, Pauline, my mom said, I'm not going to force myself on anybody. She just had this odd perception, I'm not going to force myself on anybody. I would never go over to, a table and ask to sit down or something like that. There was a sense of if I reached out to someone in friendship, that would be somehow intrusive on their space, and they're pushing myself on them. I don't know, it's very odd, but it took me to adulthood before I started to see that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like a predisposition to be rejected, almost. Pauline, yeah. Yeah, it is definitely an insecurity. But again, I just, and we all do that. We take those things in as children because our brains are sponges. They're supposed to be for survival. But, if our parents get something wrong, then we still absorb that as truth. And so it's very challenging, to reprogram those things, because we're in that sponge state, So it can be, we can reprogram our conditioning, but our behaviors are so much of them, so many of our behaviors are from subconscious programming. So it's important to go in it's not that effective to go in and consciously work on changing these patterns, because they were solidified in a subconscious state, and so the brainwave state. It's more effective, in other words, to reach into that same state, that same brainwave state. So subliminals are helpful. And they're not all created equal. But yeah. Oh, Pauline, how we were raised when we were young. We can be seen but not heard. Yeah, it's okay, I'm not allowed to have a voice. Yeah, I got that too. It's I'm not allowed to have a voice. I'm not allowed to feel anything unless it's just joy and adoration. Yeah. Yeah, just going back to that, what we were just talking about, Pauline. It's like being a good girl, Being a good girl is just being obedient and, quiet. Repressing everything, basically. Trained behavior by our parents, yep. Couldn't interrupt the adults' note because that would be rude, wouldn't it? And I always felt somewhat left out because I had to eat at the kids' table, you know, even as a teen. Even as a teen. It's like, what? I don't get to eat at the grown-up table? But now, looking back, I had so much fun at the kids' table. Even now, I would still have more fun at the kids' table. All right, honey, I hope that resonated. Let's see here. Hi. Let's see, Savannah, Pauline. But yeah, it's like you know, we can go in and change these things, but it's really, I think, important for us to know that we can't do it in a different brainwave state in which it was cemented in. It's like drying cement, you know, once it hardens, it has to be softened up again, you know, to be reworked. It can't just be chipped away because it just will destroy it. So it's more effective to go in at that same brainwave state, that same spongy state, and those can be achieved by subliminals, like going in, and there are other methods too, but those, you know, allow that spongy state to come back for us, and then, you know, it's much easier to rewire that stuff in our brains, and it is doable. That's where a lot of our self-sabotaging behaviors come in, you know, because all those come in from the subconscious, from subconscious fears that, you know, we learned as we were in that spongy state up to about age 6. Okay, Savannah. Angie, hello, welcome, honey. Oh, it's so good to see you again. Okay, I'm moving to Savannah. Savannah, I don't know if I pulled for you before, so I'm going to you. Let me see who else is here still. Oh, here we go. Oh, Valerie's still here too, and Angie, good. All right, Savannah. Pulling for Savannah, please, Spirit. Again, guys, I'm pulling for those to whom I'm drawn. If you would like to make a donation, the links are in the description. Actually, link, because I'm down back to one, just back to PayPal because I had issues with Venmo and Cash App. So those are always highly appreciated. If I read for you today, please leave feedback. For Savannah, please, Spirit, tuning into Savannah's energies for Savannah. Yeah, there's redemption coming. There are energies coming in a situation that may have felt out of balance. Yeah. Spirit is guiding you to you know, stand your ground. Again, guys, these are in the collective energies. These are in the collective energies because we're facing similar issues. Yeah. You're being guided to keep an even keel on emotions right now because that will allow you. Ooh, nice. Oh, good. Because these energies were from the past were looking kind of like rather unpleasant to be in. You're leaving this behind. You're leaving this behind. Wow. you get, I really don't like when I do that, when I just say wow and don't tell you what I'm wowing. But it's better than saying and not indicating whether it's positive or negative. But yeah, but I was just listening and looking at this storyline here. Yeah, you're moving toward, you're moving toward calmness. Things are going to calm and even out, and you're going to be successful within this situation or a new one. You're moving toward calmer water. Spirit is giving you guidance about a situation that was confusing. You're at a crossroads right now. My nose itched, and so that usually indicates for me when I'm channeling and reading that there may be a physical visit from someone. Yeah, you're at a crossroads here. Yeah, you're moving into balance. See, guys, these cards keep coming out. They keep coming out because they're in the collective energies. Spirit wants you to stay in your highest. Stay, like taking the high road. Spirit wants you to take the high road because that will lead to your calm. You're going to be victorious as you leave behind a situation that is no longer aligned with you. And that can be not necessarily, you don't have to physically leave a particular situation or person, although that can be that, but that energy. You're standing in your power. Continue to stand in your power. Spirit is giving you strength right now and courage. And you're going to be successful in this. You're going to be victorious in this as you move to calmer waters. So if things have felt chaotic for you, understand that they're going to be calmer. You're going to be leaving it energetically or physically. And don't give up, because your success is just around the corner. And this can be in any kind of situation, but you're going to have, nice. Yeah, this is long-term stability here in the material. That's what you're moving toward. So as you leave behind whatever energies those were that were unsettling, I'm just hearing unsettling. You're going to feel settled, or maybe you felt unsettled. You're going to be settled into a long-term, stable situation wherein you feel successful. And definitely has to do with the material, and it is about your material, like the 3D world. It's not just an energetic shift that you're making. It's not just an energetic shift. It may be an energetic shift, but it will result in 3D real world stuff. I hope that makes sense. So it doesn't have to be like a physical move that you're making. It can be an energetic move that you're making. But the results are going to be physical. The results are going to be material. The results are going to be long-lasting and stable. And you're, again, with the itching. So you may get a visitor. But yeah, you're going to feel victorious over this. You're going to feel victorious over this, yeah. So allow what is crumbling. If something is crumbling in your world, let it fall. Because you're moving towards something more stable. And that can be an energy, it can be a person, it can be a job, it can be anything. that was inconsistent, in and out, something you couldn't depend on. And you're taking, like I'm hearing, taking the reins into your own hands. You're taking the reins of your own, and I'm drawn to this. They're showing me this card again, and that's what I'm hearing. You're taking the reins into your own hands. You're taking the reins of your happiness. You're getting on your horse and you're riding off into the sunset. Toward this. And you're going to feel successful. And it doesn't have to be money, but it can be. It doesn't have to be a home, but it can be. But you're going to feel stable. It's material. And it's long term. And you're going to feel like celebrating. Just tuning in for anything else. Yeah, you're just going to have this calm and this peace. It's like this stability. And you're victorious over past situations, over something you couldn't trust, something you couldn't depend on. And there may still be something hidden. Wow, you're moving towards your dreams, honey. So keep following your North Star. Let the North Star be your guide. Keep following your true north. Keep following. This may have to do in your chart, with your North Node, with your midheaven, with your North Node. So this is following your path, following your dreams. Why you came here. I'm very surprised I didn't see the Wheel of Fortune, because it's like it's destined. It's destined. What did I just say? I'm surprised I didn't see the Wheel of Fortune, and it flew out. Fated, destined, and it's propelling you forward on your path towards your dreams, towards your wish fulfillment, towards your healing, towards your reaching your full potential. And I really don't like that term because it sounds so judgmental. Like, are you reaching your potential? But it's like a potential for happiness. A potential for your dreams. And it doesn't mean in a snotty way. It means like, oh yeah, this is what I want. This is what I wanted my whole life. This is where I feel at home. This is where I feel nurtured. This is where I heal. Or I'm bringing healing to others. This is you. And your full glory. Look, no shame. This is me. Here I am, world. And not in an egoic way, but in a, yeah, I'm shining. And I deserve to shine just like everybody else. Because we were all brought here. We were all divine creations. We are all meant to shine. And we have gifts, so we're supposed to share. And there's another word I don't like to use, supposed, because again, it sounds judgmental, but this is real. This is like joyful stuff. Joyful, beneficial healing. And it's part of your destined path. Yeah. Nice. It makes me feel tearful in a good way. It's like a sense of finally, I'm really me. I'm really me. I can just be me. Yeah. Authenticity. It's about you being in your authenticity, following your authentic path, and sharing your gifts with the world. And again, it may have to do with your, I'm just hearing North Node again. So if you guys don't know your North Node, it's very easy to figure out. You can do any kind of natal chart online. There are all kinds of free ones you can do. Just put in your, place of birth and your time of birth. And I'm probably telling, I don't know why I'm saying this, because if you're here in this group, you're probably very much aware of all these things. But often, I found out later that, somebody didn't know that. Somebody needed to hear it when I say something like that. Yeah, you're material. That's you, the Queen of Pentacles. So she's the home. Yeah, you are your home. You are embodying your home. You are the home. She's the queen of the manor. Nice. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to pull an oracle. I'm being drawn to this deck for you. I hope that resonated, honey. This is beautiful. Like, this is amazing. Earth Guardian. Stay rooted and grounded. Stay rooted and grounded. Connected with nature. Connected with the Gaia. And I'm being drawn again to the star card here, where there's all this green. There's all this green. There's all this water. There's all this nurturing. That's you. This is you. Receiving healing from the earth and giving that healing out to others. Okay. I hope that was helpful, sweetheart. Okay, that was your first time. I hope that resonated for you, honey. I hope that resonated. You were spot on, Ashley. Oh, bless your heart. Lost my mom 17 years ago. I'm just now healing. I also had a miracle baby. That is so interesting, because as I was putting the deck down, the Empress flew out at the bottom of the deck. So that's the pregnancy card. That's the giving birth card. Beautiful. I am so happy for you with your miracle baby. Oh, that's wonderful, honey. That's wonderful. And I send you so much healing around your grief. And people who are grieving seem to find my lives. Understand that, okay, I've not lost a close family member. I've lost some grandmothers, but I've lost two best friends. So I always say this when somebody comes onto the live who is in grieving: don't let anybody tell you what that should look like. Honor your own process. Honor your own process. Don't let anybody put you on any kind of false timeline or tell you what to do. You know what to do. Honor yourself. And then let people know. Communicate clearly. That's another card. You know? Yeah. It seems like with grieving, a lot of times people think, oh, well, you know, it's been a while. It's been a bit. You know, and not that they are necessarily judging it, but, you know, they just don't think about it. So they don't think to ask. They don't think to ask. And so communicate clearly, you know, let your friends and your family know, you know, what it is that you need. Hey, I'm having a rough one. Yeah, I would love to go out. I would like to get out. Let's do that. Communicate clearly with people. Let them know your needs. Or, hey, you know what? I just can't be around people today. I need to be alone and think, or cry, pray, or, you know, just let people know what you need. Because I think most people they're not like insensitive on purpose. You know, I think for the most part, people are not insensitive on purpose. But just, you know, let people know what you need. Let people know what you need. And again, don't let anybody put you on their timeline or, you know, what they think that should look like. Because each of us, you know, is such an individuated process. You know, you're a unique individual. That relationship that you had was unique. And so nobody else can know what you're feeling about it. But you can let them know what you need at the time. So continue to do that. Okay. I hope that was helpful, honey. Let me see. Kim, hello. I'm not following a list. Oh, I like the 4-leaf clovers though. I find 4-leaf clovers all the time. It's very strange. I found a 5-leaf clover the other day, and so that was really interesting. Dawn, Valerie, hello, honey. All right, let me pull for Valerie. Oh yeah, donations will get you priority reading during the live, so just let me know in the comments if you've chosen to do that. Otherwise, I'm pulling for those to whom I am drawn. You need to shift a little bit. Okay. If you would like to book a private reading with me, then connect with me on Messenger. I have a wide range of styles and prices, so you can connect with me or at sherrijens@gmail.com. Let's see if she's still here. Valerie. Beautiful, thank you. You know, there's a lag in the comments. Guys, I just need to grab some water. My throat is a little dry. I'll be right back. Thank you. My apologies for that. Okay. Please leave feedback if you get a reading from me today. If you don't get a reading from me today, then there is a collective message at the beginning. If you were drawn to this live, then there may be messages there for you, so you can watch the replay. For Valerie, please, Spirit. So good to see you, Valerie. It's good to see all of you guys. It's been a minute since I've been in. For Valerie, please, Spirit, what is Valerie's highest, best, good message? For Valerie. Spirit is giving you very clear indicators about what is feeling burdensome and ideas about how to release them. You may be facing a choice in love, like a decision in love or a serious decision about some sort of partnership. There's some burdens from the past that need to be released. They're ending. That cycle's ending. What else for Valerie? I've gotten the Empress card. You're showing up as the Empress card here. So, fertile. Fertile energies, like getting ideas. Yeah, you're leaving behind an old cycle. That situation felt burdensome. A lot of mental focus was going toward it, and so much so that it became a burden. Feeling stuck. There are bright things coming in the future. What else for Valerie? Yeah, I could see why there was some confusion. A lot of like conflicting energies within that situation. But things are moving forward. There we go. I knew there was another one. These are moving forward with the balance. Yeah, there was like there is information coming, and that will help to that will help to achieve this balance. Yeah. It's like a moving past it. I'm hearing moving past it. Moving beyond it. But there's information that you don't know yet that has yet to come in. And when that information does, then you're going to have balance in that situation, and it's going to be moving forward in a positive direction. And I'm just hearing divine, the word divine. That's what I'm hearing again and again in my head. Just propelling toward stability and harmony. Union, that's also the 1111 Union Twin Flame card if you're on the Twin Flame path, because I'm also seeing a couple of Twin Flame indicators here. the situation is going to be transformed. If not, then, if you don't resonate with twin flame, then, can be divine counterparts. It looks like a partnership here. The situation is going to be transformed. Or you will feel a sense of rebirth. But there's something you don't know still that's going to bring balance to the situation. It's going to bring balance. Yeah, there's still like hidden information. It's not that you haven't been paying attention or something. It's not like that. It's not like a Four of Cups kind of thing. It's like it just hasn't been revealed yet. It hasn't been revealed yet. And you're making steady progress forward. There's rebirth, renewal. Beautiful. Ace of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. After this transformation, got the Death card. Transforming. Rebirth. It's a divinely planned rebirth. Whatever has happened here in that old cycle, that was meant to be a mirroring. There were like karmic lessons. There was a growth in that situation. And I'm feeling like heaviness in my crown and a little in my throat, but definitely in my heart and my solar plexus. That heaviness is going to be released. I'm hearing trust as it moves forward. Like not clinging to the past, making sure, because this balance is coming in. Yeah, this is divinely orchestrated. Divinely planned. So whatever that past situation was, that was meant to be because of lessons being learned. I'm hearing on both sides, like lessons on both sides, and that is allowing this union to come in. Yeah, this harmony, this union. And it looks like external conflicts. It doesn't look like internal conflicts, but it could be because there are a lot of swords here as well. But definitely coming out of a time of confusion. Confusing circumstances. Not that you weren't in confusion or the other person was in confusion, or the situation, if it's not a person, was necessarily in confusion. In confusion. But the circumstances, like the 3D circumstances, were confusing and difficult to navigate. But you're getting clarity, you're getting balance, you're getting renewal, and all that was meant to have happened. All that was meant to have happened. I'm hearing processing. Yeah, there was processing on both sides. And again, if this is internal, it's both sides of you. Your energies. But it feels like a partnership of some sort. Divine new beginning. Passionate. Rebirth, renewal. On both the emotional and the passion levels. Okay. So there's that harmony and that union as the outcome. So it feels like the energies were up and down. I did get the nose itch while I was channeling. So again, that may be a physical visit from someone. I'm just hearing someone like to help you. It could be a friend coming in, or someone you go to for advice, or someone who comes to you for advice. I'm hearing that too for you. Yeah. But this is the outcome. Yeah. Felt a little heavy, like, and up and down, back and forth. But, you know, it comes into this beautiful resolution. Yeah. And you know, that could definitely just be the 3D circumstances that were causing confusion. Oh, good. I'm glad it made sense, Valeriani. Okay. They said one more for you, Valerie. So I'm going to pull from this oracle deck here. This is one of my favorites. For Valerie. There we go. You're not for everyone. It says you're not for everyone. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. It's like understanding that, you know, not everybody's going to get us. If you're drawn to the spiritual path and you're in this group and you're watching readings, then you may not be drawn to the mainstream. You're not for everyone, and that's okay. Nobody is. Nobody's for everyone. There's not a single person who is accepted and understood by everyone. But that doesn't mean they're any less beautiful, any less wonderful, any less valuable. And it is your uniqueness that brings light to the world. It reminds me of that courageous, what is that one? The courageous peony who dares to shine, you know, all her multifaceted self. And a little bit of the star card here. You're not for everyone. That's okay. I mean, the star card, I mean, if you think about the imagery and that, she's just there by herself. She's naked. She's like, I don't care. I'm taking a bath. Stalkers and haters, you know. Fine. I don't care. I'm doing me. I'm doing my thing. And so this is very much about understanding and accepting ourselves as much as we would understand and accept others. Like having that kindness for ourselves, that self-acceptance, self-love, and understanding that's okay, that people don't have to get us. It's frustrating. I get it. I get it. Like I was, let's just say I come from a very traditional background and upbringing. So, yeah, nobody gets me from my family. Black sheep, yeah. And so we light workers, we empaths, those of us who are drawn usually, and not to be like stereotyping us, but those of us who are drawn to this kind of stuff, who will be sitting here watching tarot readings, and in this group, you know, we're often people who are different, you know, and we stand out. We don't follow mainstream. And there's no judgment in that statement. It's a reality. And so understanding that, but I get that frustration. Yeah, we all want to be accepted. I mean, it's in our DNA to want to be accepted. It's in our biology. We want to be accepted. Because before, when we were in tribes, if we were not accepted, we died. So it's in our DNA. It's in our natural brain programming to want that. You know. And for so many of us, it's like a sense of, like, I would never do that to anybody else. Like, I don't understand how people could do that, or how people could be so judgmental, or how they could exclude others, you know, or make others feel some kind of negative way, like, on purpose. Like, a lot of us empaths, like, we don't get that. We don't get that. Like, we don't get that. We don't understand the motive or the capacity. It's like, okay, yeah, sure, I might hurt somebody, but it's going to be on accident. You can better believe that. It's going to be on accident. It's not going to be on purpose. So, yeah, that card is about understanding that nobody's going to get us 100%, and we're not for everybody. And that's okay. That's okay. All right. Nicole, hello and welcome. Dawn, hello. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Just be yourself. Exactly. Exactly, Valerie. And I'm learning that. I'm learning that. Because it's a process learning that. It's like, okay, I really, like, I move up a level, I do this and that, you know, start this new activity or something, and then I'm like, okay, I don't care what anybody thinks, I'm going to do that. But then Spirit pushes me even farther. And I'm like, what? You want me to what? So it's, you know, Spirit pushes us farther and farther along as our gifts expand, and as we expand and grow and evolve and, you know, and move on our journey. And so often we get asked more and more, you know, and so we're often facing that again and again and again. Yeah. Oh, I hope that was helpful. And I hope my sharing that was helpful, because I think it's important that we know that we're not alone and that we all go through it. And, you know, it's helpful for black sheeps to meet other black sheeps and understand, you know, we're not alone, and that's okay. And that, I can't find that card again, but we're not for everyone, and that's okay. You know, we're not meant to be. We're not meant to be. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Kim. I so appreciate that. Thank you, Dawn, honey. Okay. Yeah, it's like, you know, when we're on our path, we're, you know, we get so far, and then we get comfortable, and then Spirit's like, oh yeah? You can't get comfortable. Now do this. It's like somebody trying to push a frightened child off a high dive, you know, at the pool, so far up above the pool, you know, and feeling petrified. Yeah. It's like nudging more and more and more, you know, until we're sometimes just forced off. But it's helpful. Again, it's helpful to know we're not alone, and that we all go through it to some extent. But yeah, what I'm learning again is that it never ends. There's always something more. There's always another level. There's always another stepping up. There's always another stepping forth. There's always another stepping out. There's always another unveiling. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Who says they're right anyway? All right, Dawn. For Dawn. Okay, I'm being drawn to the oracles here for Dawn. Again, guys, if you would like to book a private reading with me and connect with me on Messenger or at sherrijens@gmail.com, donations are always highly appreciated if these readings have resonated. And so that PayPal link is in the description box. Please leave feedback if I read for you today. If I don't read for you today, there is a collective message at the beginning, and so there may be messages there for you. So you can watch the replay when this is over. For Dawn, please, Spirit, for Dawn. Nice opportunity. You've got something coming in, Dawn. Yeah, an offer, a gift. I'm just hearing, like, don't look it in the mouth. Like, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. If you've heard that saying before. It's like not looking too closely at a gift or not trusting it. Like, it's a gift. Just take the horse. Don't look at it too closely. So yeah, this is divinely orchestrated, divinely guided, a divine gift. A gift from the universe, a gift from God, a gift from Creator, a gift from Spirit. That's coming in for you. Big happy changes. Beautiful. Dawn. So that's coming in for you, honey. I hope that resonates. I'm going to pull to get to more people before I end, because I can feel my energy needing to renew itself. So I'm moving just to oracles now. Stand your ground and honor. Be brave. Be brave. You've got to be brave when this comes in, Dawn. You're going to doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your abilities. I'm surprised the be ready card didn't come out. Or you're ready. Not be ready, but be ready. Be ready, Dawn. I said that for a reason. Yeah. Nice. This has to do with your gifts. This has to do with your gifts, Dawn. High Priestess. Understand that you're more powerful than you know. You're ready. It's like you've got the wisdom. You've got the wisdom to do this. You've got the know-how to do this. You have the skills to do this. And so Spirit is helping you with your bravery. And when this opportunity comes in, even though it's going to be awesome, you know, Spirit is saying don't doubt it. Don't, make sure you trust it and yourself. Because you can do this, like you got this. Like you got what it takes. You can do it, so don't doubt it. That's awesome. Yeah, so don't question yourself. Don't think, oh, can I do this? Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's nice, Dawn. Nicole, hello and welcome. I hope that resonated, honey. I hope it resonated. Nicole, I'm playing for you, honey. Nicole. Spirit, what is in Nicole's highest best good to know? If you guys would like to book a private reading with me, you can connect with me on Messenger and we'll get that set up for you. For Nicole, please. I'm hearing the word engagement, like engaging. Yeah. What else for Nicole? There's something about vamping up your level of engagement. Yeah, you're able to see through something. The way you're approaching a situation or just life in general is shifting. Yeah, and you're learning to speak your voice. Your gifts are like you're seeing through things. You're seeing through things. It's like you're going through another awakening. You're going through another spiritual awakening, I'm hearing. And it's more about you, like, really voicing your opinions. Because you need to communicate what you're seeing. You need to communicate what you're seeing. Like, you're able to see things from a higher perspective. You're able to see big picture. And you need to be able to communicate that to people who can't. I hope this is resonating and making sense. There's something about your expressing yourself in fullness. In fullness. Yeah, it has to do with your needs. It has to do with your needs. Yeah, there we go. Seeing the higher perspective. You're seeing from a higher perspective. The eagle may be a totem, and look out for that if you see that in symbolism. So you may want to look up the spirit animal message or meaning of that. There's definitely a feeling of like shamanism here. You're having this ability, like your clairvoyance. It's like your clairvoyance is getting stronger. And so it doesn't mean like clairvoyance doesn't necessarily, you can be like a psychic and developing gifts, expanding gifts. But it doesn't have to mean that necessarily. It can just mean seeing things, even in our, what we would call daydreams or, visualizations. There's something really important about that needs to be expressed. And it has to do with your needs. And it has to do with your business. Yeah. Dreams. I'm hearing dreams. Visions. So this could be almost like a vision quest for you. And again, you're able to see things more clearly, I'm hearing. So you're seeing things more clearly than others. You're seeing the big picture that some people can't see. Some people get bogged down in the details. You're able to see the clear picture, the big picture, and get a higher perspective. And that needs to be expressed to others who are having difficulty seeing this. Dawn? This is kind of like heavy. It's not heavy as in dark or negative or feeling bad. It's heavy as in responsibility. Mm-hmm. It's like mission work. Not that one. Okay, this deck. What else for Dawn? Yeah. Yeah, this is going to help you to bring forth a peaceful resolution in a situation. So you may be serving as a mediator of some sort. and your ability to be able to see things clearly and to see through illusions and to cut through the crap, like the BS, is giving you an advantage. And it's as if you don't understand how much more clearly you're able to see things than other people, and what a gift that is. So make sure you're sharing that, make sure you're expressing that. Again, there's a heaviness there, but it's like a weight of the world kind of heaviness. Like a duty. It's not like a negative, but it's like, okay, I have to do this thing. I hope that resonated, sweetheart. I hope it was helpful. Hi, Diana. How are you, honey? Okay, again, guys, if you would like to book a private reading with me, then just connect with me here on Messenger or at Sherri Jens at gmail.com. Yeah, so I have a wide variety of styles. For Kim, I'm reading for Kim. Drawn to Kim, I'm going to read for Kim now. And Kim will be the last because I'm going to ground and eat something. But I have really enjoyed you guys being here. Thank you for joining me. For Kim, please, Spirit, for Kim. What is in Kim's highest best good to know? Too many. For Kim, please, Spirit, for Kim. There we go. Just listening. Yeah, there's like a sense of urgency. I feel a sense of urgency coming from your energies right now. And so you can take a moment to breathe. And I just mentioned this card a minute ago, the Courageous Peony. Yeah. There's something about your shining your light in your own unique way. And unique, guys, means one of a kind. So it can't be modified. We can't be more unique than another person. So that's what it means, and I'm saying that not as a grammar lesson, although I did teach English for 20 years, but as a point to understand that being one of a kind means that we have a part in this divine plan. And so being one of a kind means that we were created this way for a particular reason and for a particular purpose. And I got the nose itch, so you may have a visitor as well. But there's something in knowing that, and there's like a solace in knowing that. There's like an assurance in knowing that you are meant to shine just as you are, and that you were created in this particular way, as all of us were, for a reason. Yeah. And that it's really important for you to be able to shine your light and to stand in your authenticity. I'm hearing you do, and you have. continue to do that. And you're also connected again. You're connected to ancient wisdoms like an earlier read that I did today. And there's something about trusting. So if something hasn't been moving forward in the way that you would have liked or have wanted to see in the 3D, understand that there's a pause. You're not doing anything wrong. You're on the right path. You're on the right path. There's just a pause that's like a divine timing. Unique is not a negative word, Diana. We are each unique. All of us. Aww. Diana, you're so funny, but it's like... Hey, there's Bowie in the background there. Kitty Bowie. Yeah, but sometimes it can have a negative connotation. It has developed one. It's like, I know you do, Diana. I was just teasing you. All right. We unicorns have to stick together, you know, and be unique together. Yeah, there's something about your having faith. If you have been experiencing any kind of flack or like pushback from people in your life or situations in your life from standing out in your uniqueness, love, that's going to be resolved. That's going to be resolved. That's going to be resolved. Continue standing in your power and your authenticity. Continue being your unique self. Compromise. There's like a compromise, and there's something better. So if you're in a job situation, for example, or some kind of relationship or friendship group or something where you're getting some flack or people are not understanding you or getting you, Spirit is guiding you toward your soul tribe, like your group, like your tribe, towards supportive people. If it's a job situation, then there are going to be concessions made that will allow a better fit for both parties. If it is some other type of relationship, same kind of dynamic. The dynamic is shifting. The dynamic is shifting, and there's something better. So that could be a better way of approaching it. And it looks like maybe the other party, the other energy, will be shifting. Or again, there's compromise. There's compromise. So that's give and take on each side. But yeah, there's something better. There's something better. There's a better fit. If it is a job, there's a better fit for you. If it is a friendship group or something, there's a better fit. There's something better, or a better way of handling it, a better way of doing it, and that is coming in. There's a peaceful resolution in that situation. So I hope that resonated, honey. I hope it made sense. And, all right. I'm going to pull one more, just one for the collective again. Thank you guys for being here. And donations are always highly appreciated. I have the PayPal link in the description. Thank you for joining me. For the collective, please, Spirit, for the collective. And now my tang is tingling up, so it's definitely time to end. Our highest, best guidance, Spirit. There we go. Okay, so we got a lot of free will choices now. So here we go. Choose your path, choose your direction. Got Direction Guardian, choose your path. I love this deck. This is a deck by Kyle Gray, and it's amazing. I love it. I just love it. This is my favorite deck. Yeah, it's about choosing our own path. Understanding we can go wrong. Like, this path will lead us to a lesson. It's like, sometimes we look at those paths and think, God, please let it be a blessing and not a lesson. I could handle a blessing right now. But they're fated events. They're destined events. They're soul missions. They're soul contracts. And yet, there are free will choices within that realm. So right now, we are being presented with some in our situations. Follow your heart. When you do this, follow your heart. Follow your heart. Follow what feels good. Follow what feels good. Tune into your body. You can do muscle tests. I told you guys, time to rest my tongue. But yeah, you could do muscle tests. They never work for me because, well, I won't say they never work. I just feel like I lie to myself somehow energetically. It's like I try to do this and say, yes. Okay, if they pull apart, that's a no. If they hold together, that's a yes. Should I apply for this job? Yes, or whatever. Okay. It does work really well for me, like when I'm choosing supplements or foods. Yeah, here we go. Here's my multivitamins. Like holding this to your chest and then trying to lift the arm up and then have somebody like press down on your arm, and you can tell, okay, this is good for my body. My body needs this. So you can do that with all kinds of things like that. There are multiple ways of muscle testing, but yeah, you can do that. If you're facing a decision, you can ask for guidance from your guides, from your angels, from the archangels, from your spirit team, from your ancestors, from passed on loved ones. You can ask for direction and guidance from God. You can ask for these things. So understand that you can do that. You don't have to make the decisions alone. Yeah. But nothing is set in stone, is what I was going to say. Was the end of that sentence that I lost somewhere. Yeah. So understand that, once we choose a path, that doesn't mean like there's no going back and we've done something irreversible. No. So just, breathe and understand. And then sometimes we're tested. We're tested, and those are the scarier decisions. Like, is this another test? Really? All right, so I wish you well on your journeys, and I'm leaving you with this. Choose your path. Follow your heart. Ask for guidance. Ask for signs. I'm seeing a lot of, animals in this card. And so, Kim says we always have choices. Yeah, that's true. But I do believe there are some things that are fated, that are destined, that we can avoid. We may delay them, our free will choices, but they can't be avoided entirely. That's just my opinion. Okay, so it's like we have these soul contracts, and then we have our free will choices as well, and they kind of coexist in this linear view we have called our life. Regardless, that's just my opinion, and everybody's entitled to his or her own opinion. But this, direction guardian here, just understand that doesn't mean we can't make course corrections. If we see, okay, this is not turning out like I wanted, if we see that doesn't mean we can't go back to the beginning. It doesn't mean that we can't retrack and retrace and veer. Yeah. When we're in it, though, it feels like a mess sometimes. It feels like a mess. It feels like we're being tossed and turned and moved about. But when we get that bigger perspective and look down at it, it's like getting an aerial view of a road map, of a very windy road. They feel like hairpin turns, and they are when we're in them. But if we get that bird's eye view and really look down on like the whole trajectory, like the whole path from start to finish, then it's like, oh, that was just a tiny little bump in the road. That was just a tiny little curve. Look how far we've come. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. But yeah, tune into your heart and ask for guidance. And you can use pendulum, you can do the muscle testing that I was talking about. I do really do that with the vitamins and things like that. Yeah, it is always 20/20 hindsight. It's like, okay. I think what I'm going to have put on my gravestone is, it seemed like a good idea at the time. That seems to be the story of my life. Aw, thank you, Kim. Thank you, Kim, for being here. Thank you, Diana, for popping in. It's so good to see you, honey. And everybody. Susan, hello. You just came in at the end. Corey, hello. I hope to see you next time. It's very nice to meet you. I hope you guys come back, and I would love. Yeah, so maybe I'll get to you next time. Again, guys, if you want to book a private with me, then connect with me on Messenger or at sherrijens@gmail.com or Messenger. Did I say Messenger already? If you would like to make a donation, PayPal link is in the description. And there was one more thing. Yeah, it's definitely time for me to go ground. Love and light to you guys. Oh yeah, feedback. If I read for you today, then please leave feedback in the feedback file. And much love to you guys. And I will see you again soon. And it will be a shorter span of time than it has been in this last time. And much love to you guys. Again, if I didn't read for you, you can watch the replay. I did a collective at the beginning. Much love to you guys. Namaste. Bye.